So the Derek Carr injury, I had the exact same injury. I know about the same age. I was at Arkansas State, and it was the last real practice before we had our spring game. And so I was over there simulating hole throws. We were working hole throws in the cover two with all the young guys. I was just throwing it basically as hard as I could. One time I cut it loose, and you know how you roll your ankle?
Yeah.
It felt like my shoulder just popped. And I was like, oh, God dang. And I couldn't pick my damn arm up. And I was like, oh. Well, flash forward to the fall, I haven't picked up a football since spring practice. And we had a women's clinic. I picked the ball. I couldn't pick the ball up over my head. I was like, oh, God dang, this is a problem. And I got to throw the ball during practice. This is a problem. And so I go to, we had physicals, when you got your new guys.
Yeah.
And so I go see the doc. And he's like, you see this deficit right here? You've completely torn your labrum and it's rolling down on your bicep.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, okay, so what do I do? He goes, well, you got two options. You can have surgery right now. So I can't do that. He says, or he goes, you're not playing anymore. He goes, we can shoot you up and get you through the season. And so every 2 weeks from August until February, every Wednesday, I would go in after practice and I'd get shot. And brother, like
that lets you throw?
Let me tell you something. Not only did it let me throw, I felt like I was 15 years old. I mean, you could just cut it loose and then it'd start wearing off, close to that 2 week mark. It'd start wearing off and you get the shot. Brother, I went to go get my MRI, and when they gave me my MRI, not only did I have a torn labrum, I had 3 tears in my rotator cuff. And I had, because if you get too many cortisone, that's why they don't give you cortisone shots as much anymore. They used to give us cortisone shots like they were going out of style. Okay. Yeah. And since this thing called medical science, I figured out that that's not good for your joints, a lot of the shots, and it deteriorated. They repaired one rotator cuff and scooped 2. So I had 3 tears in my rotator cuff that I did not have previously. So he said in his quote that when he was ramping up his training for this season, he tore his labrum, and then that surgery was an option, but they were worried about degenerative changes to his rotator cuff. That's exactly what the options are.